Hey, it's Bob Boob, the real estate guy. All right, this dorky guy here is Bob Boob, the real estate guy. Hey, I'm doing a video tour here at 790 Railroad Street. So this is in Porter Township, just outside of Jersey Shore. So this way is Jersey Shore looking east, and as I spin here a little bit, that's north. And you're not gonna believe this, but literally right there, ding, 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 see where that little red car's going there? That's where the Rails to Trails is. So you are right here by it. And if you go this way towards south, there's the Rails to Trails here, kind of behind those people's houses. And that's like the borough of Jersey Shore and the Wise Market. But this is a beautiful, beautiful location. And actually right there is the Pine Creek exit. And this house sits at E-Y-E-R, Eyre. And this is right here. I haven't even gone inside yet or anything, but look, you can just see it has a hellacious, I don't know if that's a really word or not then, but ginormous is a professional real estate word. Ginormous fence, which is great for kids or pets, or just, I guess if you're gonna lay out there in your birthday suit and nobody see you, please do that where nobody can see you. All right, so here you can see nice two-story house, vinyl siding, but let's take a look inside, be right back. Okay, so now we're coming inside here at 790 Railroad Street. Now, you'll rarely ever use this front door. So here's the front, there's Railroad Street side, the south side of the property. But I gotta show you this. It's like a really cute space here then. You know, it's got a nice closet, storage above there. I just wanted to show you this because I thought that was actually a pretty cool feature. Okay, so I walk you through the downstairs here. I wanted to talk to you about some important things with financing, because I guess you can kind of see the rooms, and I probably don't have to say this is the dining room, though I just said here's the dining room. But I'm sorry, I'm having fun here. As of this recording, there are several programs that are out there available. I know, isn't that a beautiful staircase right there? That are available, but as of this recording, one of them was at 5.75. That's exactly right, 5.75. So if you plug that into a calculator, say, let me just round it up to 6% on a 30-year mortgage. For every $1,000 you borrow, that's about $6 a month then. Okay, that's 6%, what they call APR, capital APR, 30-year mortgage, $1,000. It's gonna cost you like just a tad under $6. Now, if your interest rate's a little higher, that'll take it up maybe $6.50 or whatever. But if you reach out to me, I can give you right to the penny whatever part you're borrowing, amount you're borrowing. But one of the other things too is I'm bouncing around here a little bit. Look at this. Flippy dippy windows for easy cleaning. But isn't this a ginormous living room too? So it's a really big living room. Get lots of afternoon sun in here and stuff on the west side of the property. And but yeah, if you want to know any exact payments, just reach out to me. But there's programs out there that can help you with your closing costs. There's programs out there that can help you with your down payment. There's programs that can help you with both down payment and closing costs. If you got some credit issues, we can do some things as low as 580, but I'm gonna be straight with you. You gotta have some money to work with and been at your job for a while. But if you're, like 640 and above, there's a lot more options. If you're in the 700s, you're going to be able to get the best of the rates that are, available out there. So yeah, just let me know that. Isn't this a cool kitchen? Lots of cabinets. I think I counted 612 cabinets, but of course I kept doing this round and round and round. So that might've been part of the problem. I might be off by a couple cabinets. Now I'm just being silly with you guys, but no, it's a nice kitchen. You get morning sunlight coming in here by the sink. Got a nice window to see who's pulling in the driveway from over the stove area. And again, I didn't really show you this yet, but we're going to go outside there. But look at this yard. Isn't that yard? I mean, it is huge. A big yard, fully fenced in. Okay, I'm so excited. Appliances are included. So you have a nice fridge, a stove right there. That's the back door. We'll go out there in just a minute. But look at this. First floor laundry room area. Got a first floor bath. There's the throne, shower, a sink area, nice sized vanity, good looking, all right, maybe not so good looking, goofy guy here following us around on the video tour. But you know what? I'm right here by the back door. Let me push pause. Let's go out in the backyard and look around. Hold on. Check this out here. This, lots of parking area over here. You've got a nice two-car detached garage, but it's kind of attached because really, when you come out in the garage, you're going to be undercover the whole way till you get to the door then. That was the window we were looking at above the stove area. Nice patio area here. Barbecue area. I think that works. I think it works with either coal or wood, but I guess you have to take the adventure and find out. But look at this yard here, guys. I gotta step out here because this is just really neat, and we got a beautiful day here with the weather for this. But look at this fenced yard area. There's a gate over there, big gate here that you could drive a car or whatever in. So if you need to access the yard for any reason, you can, or if you want to pull something in here to park in the area. You've got a shed or a playhouse over there. I think this is an old well. I don't know how well this well is doing because it's an older one and we have public water, but I suppose if you talk to a plumber, you could look at whether you're allowed to use those or not. But, oh well. All right, I'll stop. Am I doing well? No. All right, you just can't. Is it a watered down joke? Sorry, I'm really having a good time with this video all by myself. But here you get a better look at the garage area and everything. And hold on, let's walk around the other side of the garage. Oh, you know what? There's a fire pit area. I get some of those Adirondack chairs here to sit and relax at. But isn't it a beautiful yard, guys? And again, right over there, remember, reminder, that's the Rails to Trails. Oh, that motorcycle. That's my mom, Betty Boob, heading out to go get something to eat. All right, be right back. Okay, so here's the parking area. No, I know you're gonna be frustrated, but the super cool, awesome Soccer Mom minivan is not part of the sale. We'd have to add at least another $100,000 to the price to cover that. No, I'm just kidding, but here we got a nice shed area for storage, and here's kind of where that, remember we were showing you that little extra building right there? And this is where the fence comes around. I think up there is a stake for the boundary line, but look at all this parking. Isn't this pretty nice? All right, let's go back inside. All right, I fibbed. We're going inside the garage. So we're going inside. I didn't say inside the house, did I? No, I wanted to show you guys this here because some of you, they're garage people. This is a nice garage. Got a good workshop over area here. There's steps there for storage in the upper area. But this is a really nice space. You got a panel box out here. Let's take a look at this once. I think that says 60 amps coming in there, and lots of open breakers there if you want to add some more stuff. So that's really cool. All right, guys, so I guess that's the garage area. Now we're going to go inside the house. Okay, we're back here in the kitchen area. See this door right here over by the fridge? This is what takes us down to the basement. I wanted to show you this because this is very unusual for an older two-story home to have some of the features that I'm going to show you here next. Now, it's not super high down here. I'm 6 foot. I'm standing up fine, but there's only a couple inches above my head. So if you're much taller than that, you're going to be scrooching down. Is scrooching? I don't know if scrooching's... I'm making up a lot of words here during this video. But this is a nice space, maybe for kids, pets, if you just want an extra area for maybe a workout area or an office or whatnot. Now, you can see that this is a big area. They kind of had to have it as a game room area. Pool table is staying. Even if you don't want the pool table is staying because they really have no idea how to get it out of here or how it got in here in the first place. But back here in the back, you can see a 200 amp electrical service right there. Got a little window here for illumination. Now, rumor has it that this mirror came out of an old time bar, and I am blanking on the name of that bar. Oh my gosh, I'll have to do some research and find that thing because I did know that at one time, but it was up Nichols Run Road. But this is a place that probably hasn't even existed since like the 1960s or 70s. But whether that's true or not, and then I think, wasn't there a bullet? Yeah, here's some bullet holes from bar fight that got on. Again, this is pure rumor control. We have no idea if any of this information is correct, but we'll go ahead and share it with you and have some fun with it. All right, and then as we can continue through, actually here I go over back this way to show you the furnace area. So when we come in here, you can see this is it's a newer boiler. I think it said 2021. And I forgot to mention too, when I was outside too, the roof was put on like 2017. So again, you've got updated windows, you've got 200 amp service, you got an updated boiler, you got a newer roof, you got the fence. So a lot of the major items have been updated in this property. And then of course, as you peek back there, That's where the oil tank is and the water meter. I don't see a hot water heater because the furnace does the domestic water too then for your bath water. And do you know why you shouldn't start conversations around a furnace? Because they tend to get heated. I know I'm on a roll. I know I'm a goofball then. But yeah, we'll get a little bit of water in here from this side. So this is the north side, the driveway side of the house then. And the owner's been kind of tinkering without, but a well-placed sub pump may not be a bad idea to put in here. But, you know, we want full disclosure. This owner is a super good guy, and he wants people to know everything good with the property, but he also being realistic that there's little things that you might do to the property to improve on. But isn't this a great space? This is kind of a bonus. Again, most two-story homes, you can't even stand up in the basement, and they certainly aren't finished off like this. So I thought this was a nice feature. All right, let me quit rambling. Let's go upstairs and take a look around. Be right back, guys. Okay, so now we just came up those really cool steps. We're upstairs here. Easy for me to say. Now I'm facing west. This would be looking like towards the Pine Creek exit, towards Lock Haven. Here's bedroom number 1. This is probably the smallest bedroom, and it's still, oh geez, you're probably 10, 11 foot that way by 14, 15 this way. So it's a nice size bedroom, guest room, kids' rooms, whatever. And you get kind of a look-see down into the driveway area. Now, it's very possible that you're someone that already owns a house. Maybe you're looking for a house in town, a little bigger than what you have currently, maybe a little smaller than what you have currently. But anyhow, if you own a piece of property, but you're curious, how does that work? I got a house to sell. What is it worth? What do I got to do? How do I buy 2 homes at one time? Please just reach out to me or any of my super cool, awesome agents at Century 21 First Choice Realty. There are many ways that can be done. We can help you with that. Nice size room, huh? And then over there's the bathroom, but we'll take a peek here at the 3rd bedroom. And you can see here, this is a good size room as well. Each room has closet. Again, big windows. They have the flippy dippy for easy cleaning, but just again, lots of sunlight. Now this room will get the most morning light because it's on the east side, coming here where the sun comes up. And then this bathroom is in the run for the largest bathroom of a 2-story home in Jersey Shore. Now I think what probably happened here, this house was built when they would have had outhouses, privies. They didn't have that fancy smancy stuff called indoor plumbing. And then what people would do is just take one of the bedrooms and convert it into a bathroom. And that's why you see, you know, everything was kind of pushed over this way. But it's a large space here. So I think you could add more storage, maybe a closet area. Certainly could, you know, add, oh man, there's that guy follow me around again. And oh my gosh, there he is again. I'm sorry to scare you guys. But isn't it a nice size bathroom? It is. It's a cool space then, that's for sure. Nice colors, the good earth tones. Oh, I did show you the outside in the basement. There really isn't an attic that I can show you. There's a shimmy hole right there. I honestly don't even think my butt would get up there. And if it did, I would probably be too scared to come back down. All right, let me think here, guys. I think honestly that's it. I really appreciate hanging out with you guys. So if you want a list of homes for sale, you want details on this one, talk about financing, you know, if you just want to talk sports or whatever, you know, give me a call. But yeah, this is a great house close to the rails to trails and lots of financing options available. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out. It was nice hanging out with you. Bye-bye. See you guys.